Good morning. Good morning. It's good to be with you this morning. How are you? Well, what's on my mind for you today? I don't know where to start really. Sometimes I come on, I know exactly what I want to say and it's all organised, and other times I come on with just this vague idea and I need to see where it rumbles and how it develops. And I'm having lots of conversations. You know how I am, and listening to people. And so many people are in different places at the moment. Some are expectant and hopeful, and others are weary, and there's confusion, and there's pain, and there's anxiety and anger. And in the course of this week, I have listened to all of those emotions and some across various people. We are all in various states of emotion. And I was reminded of all the little bits and pieces that we read in the Bible about how we're made in God's image and how we are perfect in His sight, and how we are is how He means us to be. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And I thought, gosh, don't we all need to hear that? And I know I say it sometimes, and I was reminded just yesterday of a particular book that I sometimes dip into, and I dipped back into it to see what it might offer me about this idea that where we are is where we're meant to be, and how we are and who we are is what God wants of us. As long as we are staying close to Him and giving Him the best we have at the moment, even if that doesn't feel very much or doesn't feel good enough, He knows that we're doing our best, and that's all that He can ask, and that's all that we can do and offer, isn't it? And I found the most perfect blessing, and so I'm going to read it to you. It was in this book again, so thank you, Gemma, for reminding me to pop back into it. And it's a blessing for the body, which you might think, oh, okay, but just listen to this. And it's a blessing that's been written by Jan from one line out of John's Gospel, and the line in John's Gospel that motivated her and inspired her is this line: "This temple has been under construction for 46 years, and will you raise it up in 3 days?" But he was speaking of the temple of his body. And so she's written this blessing. This blessing takes one look at you, and all it can say is holy. Holy hands, holy face, holy feet, holy everything in between. Holy even in pain, holy even when weary. In brokenness, holy. In shame, holy still. Holy in delight, holy in distress, holy when being born, holy when we lay it down at the hour of our death. So, friend, open your eyes, holy eyes. For one moment, see what this blessing sees. This blessing that knows how you have been formed and knit together in wonder and in love. Welcome this blessing that folds its hands in prayer when it meets you. Receive this blessing that wants to kneel in reverence before you. You who are temple, sanctuary, home for God in this world. Isn't that beautiful? The idea that our body is holy and it is God in this world. And we know that. We often talk about being God's hands and feet, in the way that we treat others and the way that we go about trying to do God's work and build His kingdom. And that's a little reminder to us and to me, and I needed to hear it as much as perhaps you did, that we are holy, and that our body and everything about us is blessed and a blessing. I hope that gives you some confidence about where you are today and how you are. However you are and where you are is probably where God knows you are. Well, I'm sure it's where God knows you are, but perhaps it's where you need to be. And if you can rest in God, He will move you on and into the right direction as soon as needs be. If you're already heading in the right direction, keep going, because that's a good one, isn't it? I'm going to stop there because I'm wittering. I'm very glad that I was able to find something that might allow us to look at ourselves a little bit different when we pop our face into the mirror before we leave the house today. I hope you have a good day. I shall see some of you later. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye.